Hey everybody, it's the OMAD Dad. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, a channel that's dedicated to living the OMAD lifestyle or eating just one meal a day. Well, it's been a long time since I've made one of these posts. I've been very, very busy in the past month. Very professionally in my career, it's kind of just been insane. Personally, in my life, we have a lot going on, especially with the holidays. We've had some family issues coming up, so I do apologize for not being on here regularly. But considering now that it's 2020, we are in a new year, a new decade, and everybody is on board with those January resolutions. I thought it would be a great time to get on here and start getting some more regular videos out, especially since I've had kind of an upsurge lately in the past couple of months on this channel with different people tuning in and subscribing. And hello out there, welcome, thank you for doing that. Again, I'm not trying to brag here by any means. I'm very proud, and it goes to show you the power of information on YouTube and on social media, and how hungry people are for raw data, for information on how to make themselves better and make their lives better. And there's a lot of great information on there, not just on this channel, but other channels. I urge you guys to go and check it out. But we're starting the new year off, and one of the common things I hear a lot when people hear that I only eat one meal a day, particularly out in the real world, not so much YouTube or social media. One of the first things they'll tell me is they go, "Oh, I could never do that. I can never do what you do. I can never only eat. I need to eat 6 meals a day, or I need to eat regularly, or I love food too much." And I always tell them, listen, if I can do it, you can do it. I'm not some sort of superhero, superhuman type of a guy who has an amazing willpower and who's, somehow better than anybody else. Not at all. If I can do it, you can do it. It's just a matter of having the willpower and making that shift in your mind and deciding that now is the time that I'm going to change something drastically in my life, particularly around my health. But I will say this, there's a lot of information out there, and there's a lot of conflicting information, particularly from a lot of the experts out there that are telling you that you need to eat 5, 6 times a day, people that are telling you if you skip a meal, you're going to ruin your metabolism. It can be very daunting, very scary, and you don't know often who to trust. So while not trying to sound like this is defeatism or me giving up on OMAD, it's definitely not. I have come up with 3 things that I think will definitely start your New Year's resolutions off. If your resolution is to lose weight and get your health in order, 3 things that if you're not ready to commit to OMAD right now, that will definitely kickstart your weight loss and make a big difference. Number 1, skip breakfast. Breakfast is not the most important meal of the day. It's a sales and marketing pitch that was brought up about 60, 70 years ago in an effort for a lot of these cereal companies and a lot of different big farms and factory farms and to sell more products. It's just been so ingrained into the American tradition, into the American mindset, that breakfast is the most important meal of the day, that people are scared, literally scared, to skip this meal. And I'm here to tell you, it's not. Have your first meal, at the very least, have it around 11 or 12 o'clock, around noontime if you can. Even later would be better if you can't quite commit to it. But I'm telling you, skipping breakfast every day, you will definitely lose some weight, and you'll definitely notice that that little change will help, especially if you're nervous about getting started. You'll see that just by skipping that one meal, you might get a little bit hungry, particularly in the beginning, but you don't die. You don't have any big issues that happen. Skipping a meal, it doesn't change. It doesn't drastically change your health in the sense that, like it is, a lot of the rumor mill has been going around that you have to eat 5 to 6 times a day. That could be the initial spark that will get you kind of motivated and interested to explore this more and maybe even commit to OMAD. Number 2, stop drinking your calories. What I do on my OMAD meal is I limit myself to 1 caloric beverage a day, which I have in my eating window. And even if you're not doing time-restricted eating, OMAD, whatever you want to call it, if you go through your day drinking water, good water, and occasionally having a black tea or black coffee, and stop drinking all of your calories throughout the day, you're going to notice that you're going to lose some weight. We see this a lot in soda drinkers. People who were big time soda drinkers who just cut out soda end up losing usually almost instantly 15, 20 pounds. And the reason for that is because they keep chugging down the cans or the glasses of soda, and it's got 150 calories here, 200 calories there, 300 calories there. It adds up, everybody. Okay, it adds up, and it's not just the soda either. You could be driving to work and you have your morning coffee, and what turns out to be just the occasional pick me up in the morning has now become a 600 calorie dessert. I go to Dunkin' Donuts, I see people, they have these large iced coffees with the whipped cream on top and the caramel drizzle, and it's a 600 calorie sugar bomb. And by eliminating stuff like that and only having caloric beverages and limiting yourself during your eating window, or only limiting, even if you're not going to commit to OMAD or time restricted eating, if you limit yourself to just one a day, just doing that, you'd be surprised at how quickly you can lose weight. Okay? And the third thing that you can at least do is to stop snacking. I've made a video on this. I've harped on this issue on this channel, and believe me, there is no such thing as a healthy snack. There's healthy food, but there's no such thing as a healthy snack. You do not need, and you should not have to eat 5 to 6 times a day. You do not need to keep eating throughout the day. Most of the foods that we consider snacks in our country are really just prepackaged, heavily processed junk and crap. Cut out the snacks. Limit yourself to just having one caloric beverage a day, and skip breakfast, and you will be surprised at how quickly that you will drop the weight and how much better that you will feel, and you won't even have to put that much effort into it at all. It's not like you have to do all of that and then run a marathon every day to try and take a couple pounds off at the end of the month. You're going to be shocked at how easy it is, and that is going to be the motivation for you to either go a little bit further with it or just stay doing what you're doing. That's fine. I mean, we're all here to make sure that everybody gets themselves healthier and gets to a better manageable weight, and et cetera, et cetera. But just by doing those 3 things, it was going to make a considerable difference in your life. And those are 3 things that you do not need to, you can eliminate. You don't need to have them in your life anymore. If you're unsure about committing to OMAD, I urge you, please at least stick to that, at least give that a try. Either way, thank you for joining me in 2020. I'm excited about this new decade. I'm excited about the possibilities of what's going to be coming up. We've got more videos coming out, so I thank you very much. I hope you guys are having a great new year. I hope you've had a great holiday season, and I hope we're ready to hunker down and make 2020 your year, my year, everybody's year. That is it for me for tonight. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great week. Have a happy OMAD, and be well.